What if the greatest battles aren't just fought in the ring, but in the heart? Imagine standing in front of a roaring crowd, your mentors watching, your legacy on the line, and realizing that the real victory isn't about the trophy, but about who you choose to become. Welcome to the world of Karate Kid Legends 2025, where Jackie Chan's Mr. Han and Ralph Macchio's Daniel LaRusso join forces for a story that's as much about mentorship and growth as it is about action and adrenaline. Today, we're breaking down the emotional, action-packed ending of the film, exploring the hidden meanings, the surprise cameos, and what this could mean for the future of the Karate Kid universe. Stick around, because there are some major twists and hidden details you won't want to miss. Let's jump right into the heart of the action, the Five Boroughs Martial Arts Tournament. This isn't just any tournament, it's the ultimate showdown, drawing fighters from all across New York. Our new protagonist, Li Fong, has been on a turbulent journey, wrestling with past trauma and present struggles, guided by the wisdom of both Mr. Han and Daniel LaRusso. But now, it all comes down to this: Li Fong versus Conor, a brutal enforcer for a local loan shark and the film's secondary antagonist. From the opening bell, Conor comes out swinging. His style is pure aggression, all power and intimidation. He lands heavy blows, and for a moment, it looks like Li is outmatched. But here's where things get interesting: Li starts to adapt. He draws on Mr. Han's lessons of evasion and redirection, blending them with Daniel's principles of defense and balance. It's not just about fighting harder, it's about fighting smarter. In the final moments, Li remembers a daring flying kick his late brother once performed. But instead of repeating the move, he fakes it, baiting Conor into an overreaction. That's the moment Li counters with a grounded strike, taking Conor down and winning the match. But this victory is more than just technical, it's deeply symbolic. Li honors his brother's legacy, but he isn't chained to it, he's forging his own path. But the real test comes after the match. Conor, humiliated and furious, charges at Li, ready to break the rules and settle the score. Li has every reason to retaliate, but he pauses. He chooses restraint over revenge, a powerful callback to Miyagi-do's core teaching: karate is for defense, never for attack. The crowd is stunned. Even Conor's own allies are silent as Li offers his opponent dignity instead of defeat. This is the moment that defines Li, not just as a martial artist, but as a young man who's learned true emotional discipline. Mr. Han and Daniel exchange proud glances, knowing their student has truly grown. This leads us to an even more fascinating discovery: what happens after the tournament. Mr. Han prepares to return to Beijing, and Daniel heads back to Los Angeles. Their mentorship roles are fulfilled, but they leave behind a changed Li Fong, stronger, wiser, and ready to lead. Daniel tells Li he has what it takes to teach others, to carry forward a new philosophy that blends the best of karate and kung fu. Before leaving, Mr. Han gives Li a jade amulet that belonged to Li's brother, a symbol of tradition, resilience, and healing. Daniel, meanwhile, leaves with a pizza from Li, a cheeky callback to an earlier scene, and a subtle nod to their enduring bond. But wait, don't go anywhere, because the story isn't over. In a surprise mid-credit scene, Daniel arrives back in Los Angeles, opens the pizza box, and smiles. Suddenly, there's a knock at the dojo door. Enter Johnny Lawrence, William Zabka himself, looking as cocky and lovable as ever. With a classic smirk, Johnny jokes, "Heard you started training kung fu kids now. What's next, Miyagi-do pizza?" The two share a laugh, but the moment is layered. It's not just a reunion, it's a signal that the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai worlds are about to collide. Is a Miyagi-verse forming? Could we see Daniel, Johnny, and Li Fong teaming up against a new threat, maybe even a modernized Cobra Kai or a rival international dojo? The possibilities are wide open. Let's talk about the deeper themes woven through this ending. Li Fong's journey is about identity and adaptation. He's not just learning martial arts, he's learning who he is. By merging Kung Fu and karate, Li shows that growth comes from adapting, not clinging to the past. The mentorship of Mr. Han and Daniel is another core thread. Han's calm, introspective style and Daniel's firm encouragement blend into a new philosophy. Their departure is a full-circle moment, echoing Mr. Miyagi's quiet pride in Daniel decades ago. And perhaps the most powerful theme, mercy is strength. Li's decision not to strike Conor after the match is the ultimate proof that he's mastered more than just technique, he's mastered himself. It's a message that resonates through every Karate Kid film. True strength is measured by restraint, not aggression. So, what's next for the Karate Kid universe? The ending sets up a world of possibilities. Li could open a hybrid dojo in New York, teaching a blend of Kung Fu and Miyagi-do karate, a new hub for future students and stories. The reintroduction of Johnny Lawrence hints at a larger cinematic expansion. Imagine a film where Li, Daniel, and Johnny join forces for a global tournament, facing off against fighters from every corner of the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai worlds. Before we wrap up, here's a question for you. Do you think Li Fong is the future of the Karate Kid legacy? Are you excited about the idea of a Miyagi-verse, or do you want to see a return to the classic rivalries? Drop your theories and hopes in the comments below. I want to know what you think could come next. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the latest breakdowns and hidden details from your favorite movies and shows. We've got more Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, and martial arts content coming your way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and remember, in the world of Karate Kid, the fight and the learning never really end. See you in the next one.